Hello YouTube. Today on Joshua's Tutorials, I'm going to introduce something new. This is going to be RPG Maker XP's new Pokestarters kit. A few weeks ago, I was starting to make a Pokemon game. I haven't decided the name yet, but in this video, I'm going to do some tutorials for you how if you're on your new Pokemon game and you're having trouble making a trainer battle, and how to make new types and how to make new trainer battles for your Pokemon game. And I'm going to make a new trainer battle with you guys too, showing you. Okay, here's the file I placed my Pokemon game in. If you haven't got the editor, try to find the editor or reinstall Pokemon the starters kit packet if you didn't get this editor file. Once you get the editor, you double click on it, and I decided the name, so we'll say Pokemon Essentials. This editor will hold various numbers of data, such as setting the tags, meaning to surf on or cutting or going through or anything. The animations, your text, visual editor, which means putting some maps together and together like in the regular Pokemon games. Setting your encounters, such as land, cave, grass, or like different things. Setting the metadata, which is setting whether you can use a bike, the weather effects, such as if you want your area, once you go in the area, set its name, if you can use bicycle in it, your bicycle, if you have to have bicycle on it, dark spaces, safari, dungeons, and different things. Here's what we'll be talking about: editing the trainers. Now, editing the trainers is a little hard to people who don't know how to do it, who don't have really experience with trainers, but I'm going to show you how with my easy steps plans. First, you go to Edit Trainers. Then you'll see a button that says New Trainer Battle. Click on it. You can either use a new type of trainer or using an existing type. We're going to use an existing type. For this, I've created a few trainers myself since I've been working on this game for a long time. I'm going to create a burglar or a robber or something. I'm going to create a robber. Click on the robber, then enter his name. I'm going to put in Jack. I don't know why. I'm going to put in Jack. Now your trainer type has to be all caps or it won't work. Press enter when you got your name. Now enter the Pokemon you want. You can enter your Pokemon and scroll through. It's in alphabetical order, so if you know your ABCs, this will be really snap. I'm going to put in this bug type Pokemon, Weedle. I'm going to set him a easy level. Since I'm in the middle of my game, if you're one of those people who just begin the game, I would set at an easy level like 2 or something. But since I got into my game, and I'm now in my 20s and my second gym, I'm going to set it here. And if it asks you if you want to add another Pokemon, you can choose no or yes. For this, I'm going to pick no because this is going to be a trainer battle that I'm going to permanently add to my game. Press no. Then it'll say the trainer's data was added to the list of battles and at pbs/trainers.txt. You press enter, and now that you got that, you exit. So I'm just going to put in my little town that I made called Desert Town. It's not really finished yet, so don't comment that this map stinks or if it needs some improvements or anything. Just don't say any negative things about it yet till I'm finished with it. And you can say what needs to be improved or anything. So I'm going to put a trainer graphic, thinking the trainer graphic has to almost match, or it won't really make sense. Then you put trainer X. X is the number of spaces you can see up to. For example, putting trainer 2, it can see 2 spaces above itself. Press apply and press event touch, so it'll see in front of itself. And if you're one of those gym leaders, then put action button, so when talking to it, it will access this. Now, there's 5 easy things you need to do. 5 comments. First comment will be what it says when you access it. Say, bring it on, or something. Next is a type. Type, if you don't remember the type, you can always go back to the editor and go into the editor and go to edit trainers and see what kind of type it is. If there's an error, let me know so I can tell you what you did wrong. This type is a robber. You can see by the type, it says trainer type robber. You have to put it in all caps or it won't work. You might get an error. Now, the trainer type is robber in all caps. Then, the trainer's name. The name is what you named trainer in the previous. This doesn't have to be all caps. But you can also set the items you want him to use in the middle of a battle, if you want him to use any items. And you can set any of the Pokemon if you missed them. Now the trainer's name is going to be Jack. That's the trainer's name, Jack. Now, this is what he says in defeat if you manage to beat the trainer. And he'll say, no, just because this is a battle, even though it's kind of not that, well, whatever. Just he'll say no. And at the end of the battle, he'll say, how did you win? He can say any other things, but I'll got sent to event touch. This is not a gym battle. Then once you have your 5, check over the battle, what he says at the beginning. Robber is almost out of time. Jack, what his name is, what he says in defeat, and his end battle. Now most of you may get confused, like once you go into the game, you don't know, why didn't it work? Well, for this to work, you have to exit your project and then save changes and get out of the editor. Then go back into the editor, and once you do this set, it will automatically do this function. First you go set encounters, then wherever he is, go Desert Town. Put land, it will change something a bit. I just set a random layout so I could edit the trainers on this map. Then set something random, like any random Pokemon, then exit. Then when you come back into your project, click on a trainer, it will automatically pull up all this information. And it will set up all this on its own. If it doesn't, ask me and I'll tell you if you did something wrong. I'll also post the steps in the description of this video so you know if you didn't catch my talking, which most of you might not. Then you exit your project and go into the game file. You can also press play to this, but I like doing it this way. I haven't changed the title screen or anything. So, and this is, I'm at my town right now. And if it gets an error message, just let me know. So, this isn't fully accessed, so we don't say anything. And I haven't fully done these tile sets yet. And I forgot to put that, you can't walk through it. So, this isn't for that, it's just for the trainer. So when you walk through the trainer, you'll notice you bring it on. to go into the battle. And you can edit this. You'll save it. And I got my Pokemon. And I'm gonna switch to Fire. Fire is strong against Bug type. Because Fire melts bugs. It is super effective. You'll get some experience. And it'll say use the field and then Endspeech. And then it'll say what onto the map, and what you put in Endbattle will say onto your map. And that's really all you need to know if you want to work a trainer. I put this in the description so you know, just to make sure, and I'll put captions in case you don't understand the description. So that has been my first tutorial in my new segment. I'll post my new tutorial videos soon. Bye!